Hello, viewers across the globe. Welcome back to Dr. Faustina Speaks, where we grow in purpose, discipline, and excellence. I'm Dr. Faustina Chinyere Gwevike, your regular host. So today we are answering the question that got the second highest votes in our Choose Your Adventure series. You are bored, but the paycheck is too good. Should you stay or move on? This is more like a golden handcuffs dilemma. And honestly, it's the most dangerous trap in a career because it doesn't really feel like a trap. It feels like being responsible. A situation where you have excellent pay, bonuses, and benefits, good one at that, it makes it difficult to leave that role, even when it no longer supports the career development of the person. So many professionals stay because they have school fees to pay, they have mortgage to pay, they have family responsibilities. Yeah, none of those are wrong. They are valid points. But the danger comes when the financial comfort becomes an excuse for you to stop investing in yourself. So the real question is not, should I quit a high-paying job? The question is, what is the cost of staying on that job that is no longer developing you? A good salary definitely can improve your lifestyle, but only continuous growth secures your future. So let's think about your skill for a second. Be brutally honest about this. If you leave this job, the good paying job, if you leave it today, if you leave it tomorrow, will your skill be in a higher demand than you were 3 years ago? So when you stay bored for the fat paycheck, are you not essentially trading your future earning potentials for a slightly fatter present? Your salary is paying you for what you knew yesterday. But remember, the market will only pay you for what you can learn tomorrow. So there are 3 questions I will want to ask. I want you to ask yourself that question. Number 1, am I still learning? Can you honestly say that you are gaining new knowledge, you are developing new skills, or you are solving more complex problems than you were a year ago? If the answer is no, then your career may be standing still. The second question is, if I lose this job today, if I lose this job tomorrow, will another company hire me quickly because my skill sets are currently valuable? That question reveals your true market value. And the third question is, if I'm staying because of this paycheck, am I really fulfilled? Or is it because I'm afraid? Fear sometimes can be disguised as wisdom. So sometimes people may say, oh, I have a stable job, I have stability, but in reality, what they really meant is they are scared to start all over again. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking. Madam Speaker, it is easier said than done. I have a bill to pay, I have dependents, I have tuitions. How can I quit my job? Quit certainty for uncertainty. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which is why I'm not telling you to quit tomorrow. But I'm telling you to stop treating the situation like a binary choice. where you stay or go, or yes or no, black or white. That is a false dilemma designed to keep you paralyzed. So here is the uncomfortable question for you. Is your paycheck funding your future, or is quietly paying you to become obsolete? I'm going to give you some framework that might not make you that comfortable. So let's crack open like 4 possible paths and see which of the ending you actually might pick. So, but before then, let me name the enemy here. The enemy here is not your boss. The enemy here is not your company. The enemy is the complacency dressed up as responsibility. So let's talk about the parts now. So the first part or option I would like you to explore is to redesign your role. Ask for bigger projects, lead initiatives, volunteer for strategic works, and sometimes you can never know, growth may exist, but simply because you haven't pushed for it. The second part is to grow outside the work. Grow outside the work. Earn certification, build a skill, build your personal brand, learn, teach, write, start consulting, develop AI skill. Your employer doesn't have to be the only source of your growth. You have to embrace the personal development. The third part is for you to set a timeline for yourself, maybe 6 or 12 months. Then you may have to prepare for your exit if nothing happens. Never quit emotionally. Live strategically. And the option 4 is that if you have exhausted all the opportunities to grow and the role is limiting your future, it may be time to move on. Leave. Remember, you are not leaving because the company is bad. You are not leaving because the company is not treating you well. You are leaving because you have outgrown your role. Because what happens if you stay longer for money? You may start confusing comfort for safety. One important balance I want to strike here is that please take caution against glamorizing constant job hopping. Sometimes staying is a wiser choice if the job gives you financial security, if the job gives you work-life balance, if it gives you meaningful relationship, and it gives you time and opportunity to develop. Then remaining can be an excellent strategic decision. So as I close, I want to leave you with this. Never let your salary grow faster than your skill. Comfort is a wonderful place to stay, but it is a dangerous place to build your career. So here is the closing challenge I have for you today. If your company closes its door tomorrow, will your skill open another one? If that answer makes you uncomfortable, then today is the day to start learning again. So here is your adventure. Take the next 90 days, update your resume, not with your job title, but with problems you've been able to solve, with skills you've been able to acquire. Take an interview somewhere just to test the market value. Not to leave, just to test the market. Just remember, it's just for you to feel how it's like to be wanted out there. So remember, the paycheck may be good, but your potential is better. So choose wisely. That will be all I have for you today. Until next week, when we deep dive into the next topic on your Choose Your Adventure series. Thank you and remain blessed.